Welcome to Biochat. My name is Ahmad Mubin from Malaysian Bioeconomy Development Corporation, and I will be your host for today's session. And we are pleased to feature Miss Clara from IBG Manufacturing Sdn, a Bionexus-status company that has been contributing the growth of biotechnology industry in Malaysia. So thank you so much for joining us today, Miss Clara, and we are honored to have you here to share and learn about your company's journey and achievements. So since 2008, it has been a great journey that you have with us, being our community in Bioeconomy Corporation. So would you mind share with us your the introduction of your company and what really inspired you to be in this industry?
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, Mubin. And hi, everyone. I'm Clara. Today, I'm representing my company, IBG Manufacturing Sdn, also known as IBG Biofertilizer Group. So, first of all, I'd like to thank Bioeconomy Corporation for inviting us to this Biochat series. So, I will have some brief intro about IBG. So, IBG, we are established since 1998. And we're based in Puchong, Selangor. So we are the pioneer in Malaysia for the biofertilizer industry. We do R&D, we cultivate our own microbes, and we produce the liquid biofertilizer. So we are a BioNexus-status company since 2008, and we also have ISO 9001 accredited operation. We have our own ISO 17025 chemical and microbiology lab. We are also having the Malaysia largest fermentation capacity in the biofertilizer industry. So we have 4 units of 6,000 liter fermenters. Our product line is also accredited with SIRIM eco-labeling and MyHijau mark since last year, the first biofertilizer in Malaysia that has green recognition. So for IBG, our vision is really to bring back the soil health, soil rehabilitation. We want to reduce the chemical input, the dependency in agriculture that is related to food security and carbon emission, as well as we want to contribute into the sustainable agriculture.
Okay, that's a good sharing, Miss Clara. So since you mentioned that your company business nature is biofertilizer, manufacturing biofertilizer, right? So would you mind share with us one of your products that has been commercialized?
We have a few product range, so namely IBG Oil Palm Biofertilizer, IBG Paddy Biofertilizer, IBG Durian Biofertilizer, and IBG Multi-Purpose Biofertilizer. These are the 4 key products that we have. So all of the function is to rehabilitate the soil. So it is split into 4 different range that is targeting the different crops. But the microbes inside is actually the same across the different range of products.
Oh, that's quite number of products you have it there. So since you have mentioned about the crops, would you mind explaining to us what is really crops related to biofertilizer?
So basically for IBG biofertilizer, our product can be used on any crops that is planted on the soil itself because we are focusing on the soil health. The concept of our product is actually when you have a better soil, okay, then your root of your crops, no matter what crops that you planted, will actually have better development. So they can uptake the nutrient better, and it will turn into like a stronger plant and increase in your yield. So that is a concept of our product.
Wow, that's an amazing information we have it there about the crops, and it's related to the fertilizer, right? Okay, so we can move on to the next question. So basically, every successful company is built around solving a problem. So would you mind sharing with us what is your company's challenge and issues they're trying to solve?
Yeah, so one of the important issue in agriculture today is actually soil degradation, or we say soil acidification. So in IBG, we are using a microbial-based biofertilizer technology to solve the issue. So our beneficial microbes in our product can actually improve the soil organic matter and then enhance the soil biological activity and it will also improve the root development, enhance the plant growth, and also improve in yield. So this is the main thing that we are trying to solve using a biological based approach. So the value that we are trying to create here is really for providing one more solution for the planters and farmers that is more biological and more sustainable, that they can actually improve the soil health and at the same time still maintaining their productivity. So this biological approach is also aligning with the ESG strategy and also with a lot of like international standard, for example, RSPO or MSPO.
Okay, that's quite a good information. Basically, for the farmers and the planters, they also have no problem using your products currently, right?
I would say biofertilizer, for now, we have seen people actually accepting it. So it was not so common, I would say 10, 20 years back then. So we did actually spend a lot of time on education because we have to let people understand what is biofertilizer.
I see. Okay. We move forward to the next question. So being a BioNexus-status company for since 2008, right? How has Bioeconomy Corporation has support and contribute towards your company's growth and expansion?
I think as a BioNexus-status company, it actually enhances our credibility, not just as a manufacturer, but as a biotechnology company that really drives research and innovation. So we also enjoyed the tax incentive from 2008 to 2018, the 10-year tax incentive. So this actually helped us in our business growth as well. So being a BioNexus-status company also put us under the spotlight to a lot of government agencies, overseas research institution, or even overseas funding opportunities. They actually find through us through the Bioeconomy Corporation network.
That's great to hear that we have supported you greatly for the past few years, and right now we are happy to see your success until today. So looking back on your journey, right? What is considered to be a significant milestone or achievement that contribute to your company's success?
I would say it's really coming from our customer because when our founder, Dato Yeat Chia started the business, biofertilizer at that time is still a relatively new term or new concept compared to now. So at that time, we started with a lot of trial with our potential customer. So it really required a lot of patience at the time. So what really significant to our business growth is when we see our customer, they after using for some time, they really see the benefit of biofertilizer in terms of improving the soil health, increasing the yield, as well as a relatively low disease rate. And then that is when they started to purchase from us repeatedly. I think that will be the biggest acknowledgement. And another recent milestone that we have is we are accredited with SIRIM eco-labeling and MyHijau mark since July 2025 last year. So we are the first biofertilizer product in Malaysia that is awarded with green recognition, and by far now I think we are still the only one. So I think this recognition is significant because it actually recognize our product not just from an agriculture perspective, but also from eco-friendly and green procurement perspective.
Well, congratulations on the recognition received by SIRIM. We hope for you to achieve further than that.
Thank you.
We are happy for that. So moving forward to the next question, may I know, maybe I can say that partnership plays a vital role in any successful business. Maybe you can share with us any partnership that you have going on in your company in the past years or maybe currently.
Yeah, we have a lot of partnerships. I would mention a few from local research institution and local universities. So local research institution will have collaboration with the Palm Oil Board, MPOB, where we developed a product called Biogat. So this is to prevent Ganoderma disease, which is an important issue or challenges in the oil palm industry. So Biogat, jointly collaborated with MPOB, is actually the first liquid biological solution to prevent Ganoderma disease. And with the Malaysia Paddy Research Center, MARDI, we have done the trial on paddy rice field on biofertilizer application. And the result is found out that the increment is positive up to 40%. And with local university like University of Malaya, UM, and Xiamen University, Malaysia, we have done research on biofertilizer application efficiency and life cycle assessment on the manufacturing and application phase. So all this research are important to us because it actually provides us a scientific front to further enhance our product credibility.
What advice would you give to aspiring entrepreneurs entering the biotechnology sector, biotechnology industry? Yeah.
Okay. I think to the entrepreneurs that want to enter this industry, patience is really the key. Because from research, innovation, validation, and regulatory understanding and market education and proving your business growth is never a short journey. It's a long journey. So for IBG itself, we took about 3 decades, almost 3 decades, to only start seeing the market is valuing and accepting the biofertilizer. So I would really say patience is the key, and entrepreneurs should not only just focusing on having a good product, but also showing that your product actually works, understand the real industry problem, and trying to close the gap.
So patience is really the key to your company's success, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, that's good. Okay, I want to ask another question actually. How do you see biotechnology industry is contribute to Malaysia economy over the next 5 to 10 years? What do you think that this industry can go further, or it can go maybe one of the best in Asia or the best in any region? Maybe your thoughts?
I believe biotechnology will continue to grow, definitely, and in a very fast rate, especially in agriculture and healthcare sector. So for agriculture, biological approach is actually something that the government or even the industry is pushing. So it is related to food security, climate change, and also net zero carbon goals. So for biofertilizer itself, the importance will increase because it is to reduce the carbon footprint and also improve the yield efficiency. So I think the R&D, we should not stop it. We should continue to grow it and let biotechnology become one of the key drivers in the high-value economy.
Thank you so much for sharing, Ms. Clara. Before we conclude on this session, could you share any exciting development, innovation, or any expansion plans that we can look forward from your company?
Yeah, definitely. So just now I did mention about the new product that jointly developed with MPOB called the Biogat. So we are actually building the commercial production line, and we expect it to be completed by this year end. So we can definitely look forward to that. And also for IBG, because we have been focusing on B2B sales for the past 10, 20 years. So we are also building our pipeline to B2C market because we really want to target more smallholder planter and farmer to let them benefit from our product so that we can help to improve their yield and also their socio-economic level. So let our product to bring benefit to more farmers and planters and nurture their soil.
So you want to focus more now on business to customers lah.
Yeah.
I see. That's great. Okay, so maybe I can add a little question. Maybe just 1 or 2 questions.
Yeah,
before we end?
definitely.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, just want to know, how does BioNexus-status differentiate you from your competitors within this industry?
So I think what really places ahead is really the research and innovation part. We are always one step ahead compared to our competitor. So this put us not just as a agriculture or manufacturing company, but we are really a biotech company that is leading the industry from going forward.
I see. Okay, that's a good sharing, Miss Clara. And one last question. It's regarding the BioNexus status also. Just want to ask, in previous years, IBG has received a grant from Bioeconomy Corporation, right? So could you share with us how has this grant contribute to your company's growth and company's journey until today?
Okay, I think that will be the very early grant that we
Yeah,
received
yeah.
from the BCA, BCF grant.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so that one at the very beginning, it contribute to our product formulation development at that time. So, of course, it has been a great help to IBG at the very beginning of years, which also kind of contributed to us until now. Today, we are still here as a BioNexus company. So we really appreciate the help from Bioeconomy Corporation at the very beginning, and together with us until where we are at now today.
Okay, that's great to hear that. Thank you so much for sharing with us. And thank you for sharing your insight and experience today. It has been inspiring to learn about your company's journey and achievement. We really appreciate your time here and share your success and journey. We wish you continue success in future contribution in this industry. Thank you so much, Miss Clara.
Thank you, Mubin, and thanks again to Bioeconomy Corporation for having me and my company at the Biochat series today.
Thank you.